All right, so welcome to the postgame show. We're going to go with the quick postgame intro. All right, so quick shout out to everybody who joined my live stream. I think at one point we had like 300 or 400 people on the live stream watch party for tonight's game. It's still new to me doing live shows. You know, I'm not a radio person by trade or a TV person. I'm a video editor. You know, I focus on high production quality content. So great win for the Yankees tonight in Game 1. They really sent a message. One thing that really sticks out in my mind is how many runs the Yankees have scored so far this postseason. 12 runs off of Shane Bieber in Game 1 of the wild card round. 10 runs in Game 2 with Carlos Carrasco starting for the Indians. And then in this game, Blake Snell is on the mound, who gives the Yankees fits, and the Yankees win 9-3. Garrett Cole was on the mound for the Yankees. He went 6 innings, gave up 3 runs. Let's get his final line. 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, gave up 2 home runs. He did give up a home run in the bottom of the first, but let's go through the whole game. Do a quick recap since that is the name of this channel. Top of the first, Aaron Hicks hit a sac fly to give the Yankees the 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first, the solo home run by Randy Arozarena off of Garrett Cole was kind of a fat pitch. Top of the third, the Yankees strike back with a home run. Let's see, who was that? Who hit the home run in the third? Pretty tired. Let's see. Hang on. Oh, yeah, Clint Frazier. Clint Frazier, who I said in the pregame was going to be a green light player. He's a guy who strikes me as somebody who, he rises to the occasion. He's got that cocky kind of swagger. I'm a big, big fan of Clint Frazier, and he came through tonight in his first postseason start ever. He was on the 2017 roster, maybe the wild card roster, maybe 2018, and he didn't play. And then he had 1 pinch hit at bat against the Indians, didn't do anything. And then the bottom of the fourth, G-Man Choi, who pretty much owns Garrett Cole, and had a lot of trouble off of him in the regular season. He had his 3rd home run off of Garrett Cole this season, a 2-run shot, monster home run to the opposite field. And at that point, it wasn't looking great for the Yankees. They took the Rays had a 3-2 lead at that point. Top of the 5th, the Yankees hit 2 home runs. First, it was Kyle Higashioka filling in for Gary Sanchez. He's pretty much become the personal catcher for Garrett Cole, and he's homered pretty much every time he catches Garrett Cole. I love watching Kyle Higashioka play. He's got a little bit of power, and he hits that big home run to tie the game. Aaron Judge hits a line drive home run into the 3rd or 4th row to give the Yankees a lead, and they didn't look back. 9th inning comes around after a good performance by the bullpen, and of course, Giancarlo Stanton hits his biggest hit as a Yankee. Gets a slider after a really, really good at-bat, long at-bat. I believe it was 3-2. And he gets a slider on the outside part of the plate and hits a home run to center field. A grand slam. I never said I didn't like Stanton. I give Stanton, somebody's commenting. I never said I don't like Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton gives the Yankees a lot of trouble because he's injured all the time. He averaged over 150 games with the Marlins, but he did have some injuries, and then he comes to the Yankees. He does really well in his first year, and then he's been injured a lot the last couple of years. I'm hoping he can make adjustments to that. But big outing, or big game for Giancarlo Stanton. Garrett Cole was okay tonight. 6 innings, 3 runs. I mean, that's a 4.50 ERA. That's not tremendous. That's not terrible. But it got the job done. So good job for Garrett Cole. 8 strikeouts, not his best outing, but not his worst. And ultimately, you win the game. That's all you can really ask for. I have a note on here. Feel sorry for the baseballs. That was actually a note from Giancarlo Stanton's press conference when he joined the Yankees. They said, "How do you feel about the Yankees with this lineup, with you and Judge in the same lineup?" And he said, "I feel sorry for the baseballs." Great night for the Yankees with the long ball. I mean, this is a long ball hitting team. You can't rely on it all the time, but when you put a ton of pressure on the defense and you're getting guys on base, they're going to make mistakes. And the Yankees have not been missing those mistakes. So big night for the Yankees offense. Kyle Higashioka was tremendous. He had that big game-tying home run. I just love the way he swings the bat. And then, of course, Aaron Judge. We got a big hit from Aaron Hicks to extend the lead on a high slider. So overall, good night. RBI from Frazier, 2 from Hicks, 1 from Higashioka, 1 from Judge, and 4, of course, from Giancarlo Stanton. Benjamin Anderson's watching in Dubai. I hear Dubai is beautiful. So congratulations on that life. That's where I want to be if I get reincarnated. Deivi Garcia gets the ball in game 2. Deivi Garcia is just 21 years old, and so this will be a pressure-packed start for him. Luckily, it is not at the Trop, and so he's not going to have a bunch of screaming fans, but Deivi Garcia strikes me as a guy who's unflappable. You know, he didn't show any fear during his outings this year. He was really good all except for one outing. Look for him to come out, and if he's throwing hard, if he's throwing 97, 98, that means he's overthrowing, because we know he can throw that hard. But mostly he pitches around 93, 94. If he comes out throwing strikes and throwing at 93, 94, that means he's staying within himself. And that's going to be a good sign for him tomorrow. And then, of course, they're facing Tyler Glasnow, who is one of the toughest pitchers in the league in terms of strikeouts. 91 strikeouts in 57 and I think 2/3 innings, 57 and a third, something like that. But he's a big, tall right-hander with a really high release point who throws a big curveball. He's got one of the best curveballs in baseball, one of the most disgusting spin rates in baseball, but he does struggle with his command from time to time. He did have 22 walks in 57 innings. That's probably a bit too much, but it's not terrible. I mean, you forecast that over a full season, and that's like 80 walks in 200 innings. So, you know, it is what it is. It's going to be a fun game tomorrow. And I'm with THG. Thanks for modding tonight in the live broadcast. THG, not playing on the AstroTurf is huge. Definitely Stanton's biggest Yankees moment so far. He's got another 8 years left, I think, on that contract. So anyway, great night for the Yankees. I'm gonna call it a night. This was a really fun night for broadcast. Thanks to everybody who tuned in, and I will see everybody tomorrow.